Okay, today I'm going to look at determining the pinout of LED displays. What I've done is I hooked my camera up to my little desk lamp, so hopefully it gives a nice picture. Anyway, I got some various LED displays here. Got from various things. Actually, this one I actually got from eBay. It still has this little plastic wrapper on it still. They're protecting the screen. This one looks almost the same. I think that one comes from a satellite receiver. That's from a microwave. So it's got cook and it's got weights and stuff on it. So this one is from a combo DVD VCR. I don't remember what that's from. Obviously, like I said, that was from eBay, so yeah. Okay. To start with, what we'll need is a voltage source, just enough to power an LED. What I use is a 3-volt coin cell. Basically just one of these 2032 or whatever. That works. And I attach some wires to it. Make sure you label which is positive and negative. It's very important, because you'll need it to determine common anode, common cathode stuff. Alternatively, you can use a 9-volt battery with a 1K resistor. But basically any standard LED driving circuit will do it. Okay, so where should we start? I'll do this one since we got a single row here. Now, I actually have already done this to all these, and I've actually written it all out for myself. But I'm going to go through the procedure fresh with you guys. Okay, so you need yourself a notepad. Oops. Yeah. Knocking the camera there. So you get yourself a notepad, and then you need to count the pins as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then so then you take a look at your display. Oops, sorry, I'm pointing it towards me so I can see it. It's hard to see on this camera, unfortunately, but you'll see them lit up in a minute. So and basically you also want to make sure that you put yourself a little legend for your display. Okay, so that is basically segments on the display. This will be important because we have to group them, because this is going to be a multiplex display. There's 14 pins, there's more than 14 segments, so you know there's going to be more than that. Okay, so what I like to do, I like to get a little clip-to-clip lead. Okay, nice. Let's start. I just randomly pick. So I'm going to put cathode over here, and then I'm gonna. Okay, I see nothing. Okay, so let's flip that round onto the anode. See, I like to start with the outmost pins, and then what we're looking for is just any kind of reaction. Oh, we have reaction. Now, look carefully. So I have it connected to one pin here, and I'm just gonna move it. Now, if you notice, these are all staying in the same general area. So I'm assuming the pin. So using logic, the pin I have fixed here is actually a common, and I'm going to say this is digit 1. I would say, because I set them in digits, so that'll be digit 1. And it appears that these are the segment pins right here, separated with a gap. So okay, so we'll say this is segment 1. Sorry, not segment, digit 1. And I always put the commons in a circle, and I number them. But these segments, I letter them. So this is 1. Okay, so let's try the next pin. Wherever my wire go. Okay. I'm just gonna. What you know, it's. Yeah. So therefore, that is 2. Okay, so let's do the third one. Oh, actually this one's a bit more complicated. Fiddly wires. Oh, it's because I'm touching 2 there. Okay, so this one is a bit more complicated. So, as you can see, this, digit 3 consists of both these. Now you can probably see, based on this, the pattern, what it is. I'm going to assume that's 4 and that's 5. So I've connected to the 4th pin along. And let's see, is this hypothesis correct? Just gotta make sure you. There we go. Yep. 4 and 5. Yep, that's correct. 4, 5. 5. Sorry. Okay, so that's the digits determined. So now we've got to determine the segments. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to connect 2 and 3 together, because we want to determine these ones as well. It's just for convenience. We can do it individually if you want. Okay, then we'll go on the top. So now, so let's work from this end, all right? So that one, and we're looking for this digit as well as those in the middle. Okay, so this here is that one. That is the A segment. So we got A there, and you noticed it also did time. So time is also A in this case. Who's dropping the bloody wire? Okay, so the next one is B, and That's B, and the top of the colon is B. And connect to the third one along. Which is C. Bottom of the column. And then we go through all the rest like that. Okay. Let's see, I want to keep these labeled specifically. So basically after G we'll be looking at H, so then basically it's like A, B, C, D, and normally you'd expect that to be E, but it isn't, so I'm going to say that one's H. So that's H, H. Now, so you'll notice the similarities here, so I and I on that, so it is presumed that these would be also I as well, and these all would be H. So let's just quickly verify that. H, yep. So all these are H, all these are I, with the exception of this section here. Okay. Okay, and then so our common was connected to positive on here, positive, so therefore it's a common anode screen, and this part is GAL0042N for anyone that's interested and has the same screen. Okay. Okay. Let's try this one. So it's like a bit more typical. It's got 2 rows of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I did this so you can see the orientation. It shows the decimal points, and I find these ones a little easier to decode because all the segments, sorry, all the digits are the same, and it says 8 segments per digit. So okay, so we also got the decimal points. Okay, so same procedure as before. Let's just stick it on there. We'll start from over here. What I do is I just run across the wires, and I just happen to have another common straight off the bat. That's lucky, I suppose, but let's say I start over here instead and I didn't have a common straight off the bat. So, you know, you'd see nothing happens. Then you would flip polarity, and then you would try again. Okay, I've got something there, so okay. You see, with me moving this wire around and seeing different digits lighting up, that would tell me that I am not connected onto a common here. This is actually a segment driver. And having a look here, This is cathode on the segment driver, so that means it'll be a common anode. And so we'll go back to this first pin because we know that it was a common, and then we'll connect our anode wire back to it, the positive. And then we'll start looking again. So that is digit 1. Now we can go two directions here. We can go straight ahead and look for the segments, then the rest of the digits, or we can just look for the rest of the digits and then the segments. Either way works, but right now, because I actually have a common, I'm going to go look for the segments, and I'm going to try every pin and mark them down, and obviously the pins that don't light anything up are either unused or they're a digit driver. So I'm going to try the bottom left here, and this is E. There's 3 pins left unaccounted for, and there's 3 commons unaccounted for. So I'm assuming that those are commons for those. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, so that's 4th pin along. Okay, we don't need to worry about what's what, there we go. That is digit number 2. Four. Okay, and as we determined before, this is common anode, and the make for this is it's an LED bright. It's a BQ M432RD-LC10.7, and so that's that one. Okay. These two are both common anode. Okay, let's try the one I got off eBay. Okay. So we'll start with the top left pin again. And yep, don't get anything. Change polarity. Oh, that must be a common, and it's cathode. This is a common cathode display, and strangely enough, it's not showing up right, but this is actually a red display. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is common cathode. That is digit 1 common. This is digit 1 common as well. I wonder. A lot of LED manufacturers use similar pinouts, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this onto where number 2 is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and see if this, yeah, and just to confirm, number 3, well, this, if I can pick up the bloody wire, there we go, yep, and then pin 4. Yes. So the displays are the digits are the same. Let's see if the segments are the same. So one is marked KYX34618S. I think I paid like 50 cents each for them on eBay. And yeah, so basically these have the same pinout, except this one's common anode, this one's common cathode. That's of course I already do that, but for the matter of demonstration. Okay, let's have a look at this one. This one's a bit different. Right. So let's see how this one wires up. Alright. We're in common cathode mode here, so let's just see. Okay, so I'm going to start from the left again. Nothing. Okay, so let's switch back to common anode mode. Oh. Now, if we look at that, at first glance you may think, yeah, that's one segment and I'm selecting different digits, but if you look, it's actually it's all over the place. It's not consistent. Okay, so let's try the next wire along. I believe that's a common. Actually touching two wires at once here. Okay, that is definitely a common there. See that? Just that digit there. Okay, I'm going to label these 1, 2, 3, 4. Label them as you like, but so I'm going to say that's common for 4. We still have these to worry about. These will make up number 5, which I believe is the first pin, but we'll get back to that. Okay, let's do let's have a look at segments here. Now that segment isn't part of the whole scheme of things, so I'm gonna say that is segment H. Okay, so I added H to that because it's more or less common. I'll consider that as H if it's the same. Okay, and that one is G. That is F. Now I wonder, is this going to be all in order? There's 4 left over here, so I'm assuming these are the commons for the others. Okay, let's just see what the third pin is. That is number 3. So therefore this must be 5. And okay, so we have everything in these accounted for except that for those digits. So I'm assuming those are actually part of digit 5. So let's go to digit 5, and so H. So that's H. So I'm going to say 5 H. Okay. G. That is 5 G. So that's 5G. That's 5F. You may have a better numbering scheme than me, but you know. That is 5E. Yeah, everyone has their own way of doing things, and okay, so H, G, F, E, D. So it's 5D. So this is 5A there. B is here. This one is a 5C. I got 5D. Okay, so that's that's this display decoded. And this one is LED bright. Yeah. BCD-9029A. And that's how this one is all done. And and yes, this one was a common anode as well. Okay, there's 5 pins either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's 8 segments. 7 segment and a decimal point. So 7 segments. So 8 segments plus a common is 9. But there's 10 pins. So we're either going to have a disconnected pin or a possibly a duplicated pin for a common. Or it might be a multicolour one, but I doubt it is because it's actually green. Multicolour ones are usually white. Okay, so I'm going to start at the top left here. I've connected anode to that, and oh, there we go, right off the bat, it's a common anode. So I'm going to put a C. Actually, no, I'm going to put a plus because it's a common anode. I'm going to start at the top right. So that is a so that one doesn't do anything. Alright, let's connect the anode to it. Yeah, it's an internally connected to the same anode. This one's a DA07070250. That might be a serial number, I don't know. SA04-552L3. That is common anode again. So there we have it. It's a nice little display. And as a side note, we determined that these are not multicolour LEDs because when we switched over some of the currents, you didn't see different colours coming up. So that's that. Okay, so I just decoded 5 different displays. using the method. It's using a battery and some logic, and I created myself the pinouts. I've used this method many times. If you can't find the original data sheets for these devices, then this is a good way of doing it. Hopefully this information is helpful to people, and if you've got any comments about it, just let me know, and I'll get back to you and answer your questions. So hopefully I get some more of these types of videos out soon, and thanks for watching. Okay, goodbye.